There's a spiritual stalemate that can happen when we try to hold on to situations and requests that we've given to God, instead of truly letting go and trusting Him. Many times, believers won't fully trust God for their prayers to be answered, because they want full control over their outcomes. They want the story to end the way they desire it to be, without truly surrendering it to God. But when we hold on too tightly to our desires, we prevent God from moving in our lives. This is why faith is so important. Faith can move mountains, and without it, it's impossible to please God. When seeking God's wisdom and guidance, give God full control over the matter for the best possible outcomes for your life, and have faith that He will provide what's best for your particular situation, with an everlasting view in mind. James 1 verses 6-8 says, "But let him ask in faith, without any doubting, for he who doubts is like a wave of the sea, driven by the wind and tossed. For let that man not think that he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways." Worrying and stressing about a situation shows a lack of faith and selfish regard, our own personal desires with no view of God in mind. You don't really want God's will or guidance. Yet again, we didn't give the matter over to God. Even if we think we did, we asked in error. We asked in the wrong spirit and without faith, when what was necessary was to let go and let God. You may be holding on to feelings of anger, resentment, defeat, hopelessness, or bitterness, because you haven't received what you desire from God. However, what you may not realize is that these negative feelings are preventing you from receiving what you want. In James 4 verses 2-4, it says, "You lust and don't have. You kill, covet, and can't obtain. You fight and make war. You don't have, because you don't ask. You ask and don't receive, because you ask with wrong motives, so that you may spend it for your pleasures." If we want to be friends with God, we have to be willing to let go of our worldly desires and focus on Him instead. God first. And we should only want the things and people in our lives that bring us closer to Him. Thank you for fellowshipping, and be ever present in God's will.